Welcome to day 282 of the New Way. I'll read John 15:6. If you do not remain in me, you are like a branch that is thrown away and withers. Such branches are picked up, thrown into the fire, and burned. Be careful how you read this verse, because it can trip you up if you are not careful. Once again, let's note that Jesus is addressing these teachings to those who have invited Jesus into their lives, not people who are empty at the core. Too many people see the word fire and automatically assume Jesus was saying hell's fire. I don't believe that that is the case. Branches that have been pruned by a gardener are tossed into a fire so that any disease in them will not spread. In 1 Corinthians 3:10 through 15, we see Paul saying essentially the same thing as Jesus says here, but it takes Paul a few more words. According to the grace of God, which was given to me as a wise master builder, I laid a foundation, and another is building upon it. But let each man be careful how he builds on it. For no man can lay a foundation other than the one which is laid, which is Jesus Christ. Now if any man builds upon the foundation with gold, silver, precious stones, wood, hay, straw, each man's work will become evident, for the day will show it, because it is to be revealed with fire. And the fire itself will test the quality of each man's work. If any man's work which he has built upon it remains, he shall receive a reward. If any man's work is burned up, he shall suffer loss, but he himself shall be saved, yet so as through fire. That's 1 Corinthians 3:10 through 15 in the New American Standard Bible. If we, followers of Jesus, follow God's directions for our lives, our accomplishments, the building or the branches, will survive the fire, God's judgment, not hell's fire. But if we, followers of Jesus, build our lives according to self's instructions, those accomplishments, the buildings or the branches, will not stand up. They will be burned up and turned to nothingness. Yet the foundation, our relationship with Jesus, will remain secure. I could give you many examples of ministries or jobs or projects that I have undertaken in my own strength, for my own pleasure, for my own glory, and all of them, without fail, have either exploded in my face, become incredibly burdensome, or have simply wasted my time and others. Then there are the ministries that I know God has called me to do. It's amazing to see the difference. Regardless of how time or energy consuming they might become, I find that I have more time and energy after the labor. Why? Because I'm drawing strength from the vine. Listen for the superlatives in this verse. I'll read 2 Corinthians 9:8. And God is able to bless you abundantly, so that in all things, at all times, having all that you need, you will abound in every good work. Pretty precious promise, isn't it? In his service, Dale.